Welcome to Fresh Fishing, guys. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Foxy.
And today, what are we doing?
We are going to have a little insight into Clearwater Fisheries, how you go about booking it, and yeah, just general information about Clearwater. It was actually requested by Ian Booth, one of our subscribers and competition enterers, may I add. He's won a couple of competitions. So he actually requested it because we did the linear one and a lot of people enjoyed that, so we thought we'd do one for Clearwater. And worth saying, if there's any venues that we've been to where you're thinking you want a bit of insight on how the ticketing system works or the lakes or whatever.
What happens when you arrive, etc. Can you buy baits there? All that sort of palaver.
Comment down below, let us know what venue it is, and we'll try and do that for you. But firstly,
if you're new to the channel,
that's it.
Yeah, if you are new to the channel, don't forget, go and click that, do it now. Go and click that like button, go and click the subscribe button, click the alarm bell so you get notified next time we put out new content, and that's your admin done.
That is your admin done. We did mention the competitions as well, but www.freshfishing.co.uk, check out the competitions and maybe some new merch coming. But that is the admin done.
That is
so,
the admin done.
Yeah, on to Clearwater Fisheries. It is worth saying they do have a Go Catch webpage, so go on there. All the information's on there in terms of kind of what we're going to go over, but you can't book on Go Catch. So a lot of them you can actually go on Go Catch and book via their website. You can't with them. They've just got all the information there. It says bookings are coming soon.
It's just an informative website.
It's an informative website at the minute.
So where can we book?
So to book, you need to ring up basically. So you'd give them a call. You'd say your date that you wanted to book, whatever lake you wanted to book on, and it is £30 a night basically.
And then yeah, once you arrive at the front gate. They've got a lovely mobile number on a sign across the entrance of that front gate, which you have to call. They will then let you in.
Yeah.
Drive into the car park. You're greeted with a lovely house. That house is gorgeous, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Beautiful house.
I think it's the owner. He's got that little gaff there. And, he's looking out onto all the lakes. It's lovely. So you park there. Over on the right-hand side as you drive in, there is a tackle shop. Really good tackle shop, actually, with loads of different bits in that you'd need throughout your session,
which is always handy. They've also got some information on there about the fish in the lakes. Yeah, they've got like the kind of wall of fame for the different lakes, so the sizes of the fish, the names of the fish, so like the A teams of the lakes that you want to be catching. But I think did we forget to mention that when you do phone up, obviously you got to choose a lake. There's a few lakes there, isn't there? Yeah. So 4-day tickets. And one syndicate. Obviously, the syndicate you have to be a member, and you've got to do all that. So that's separate. But that syndicate has got a £50 run, which is pretty mad for a water that's up in the north. Yeah. But then you've got the 4 lakes. So you've got Kellet Lake, which is out of the day tickets got the biggest fish in. That was where we did our first session this year.
Yes.
So if you want to actually see how Kellet Lake was fishing early January,
he managed to bag a couple. He did. So that is a really nice water. What's that, about 5-6 acres? Something like that?
Yeah, it's about 5, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah. So decent sized water. Casting to that far side was quite far, wasn't it? We took our 10-foot rods, and actually in the end we were like, 12s would have been better. But yeah, that's a really good lake. Then you've also got Penner's Pool, which is another one we fished. So
another one that I caught in.
It is, I've blanked both times, but I'm going to go and I'm going to catch. But Penner's it's a little intimate water. Kind of, we love that style of fishing. It's just for 2 people. Obviously, you could book it out yourself if you book both pegs. But yeah, just for 2 people, and it's probably less than an acre, isn't it? In size. Yeah. But they've got fish up to 20 in there, so I think they've got a 25 is the biggest.
They've got some good stock in those lakes.
They've actually recently put a few more into Penner's Pool just to try and make it a little bit more of a runs water, I guess. Yeah. Then there's Kent's Bank, and Kent's Bank is one that we haven't fished, but it's one that we want to.
We're going to, aren't we?
That's got 30s, a good head of 20s, and it's also got catfishing, which is decent.
We don't like catfish though. We get scared.
We do get scared, but I think we're going to get on Kent's Bank at some point, because it's out of the decent lakes that are there. It's one that we want to get on. And speaking to Thomas, one of the bailiffs, and he was basically saying Kent's Bank is really good if you want to try and get a 20 on the bank, because there's quite a good head of 20s.
But yeah, what I like about Clearwater is it's very secure.
Yeah.
It's tidy.
Very.
very well kind of designed. The pegs are nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
They provide nets. They provide slings.
Yeah.
So that's always handy.
You don't have to bring them, and that's often one of the things that smells in the car on the way back, isn't it? You know, when you get a wet net and stuff, and it has fish in it, it stinks on the car on the way back. You don't have to bring that.
So it's very well maintained. The complex, the lakes, etc. And they've got shower facilities, haven't they?
Showers and toilets, and they're decent as well, and they're in good condition. It's not like not like a Drayton toilet.
Well, I think
or linear.
The shower and toilet area, it's all pretty new, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually attached to like the main the house, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it is worth saying we were just discussing pegs there. When it comes to pegs, it is a case of you've got your booking, but that doesn't necessarily mean you've got your peg booked. So your
peg is not reserved.
Yeah, your booking is just your spot on the lake for that 24 hours. When you turn up, you need to see how busy the lake is. And you will have seen as well on the Kellet video, we did wait because we ended up jumping in behind a couple of people because they were the favourable pegs in the colder months. So we decided to do that. So yeah, when you book, it's not your peg. You are going to turn up and find a peg, basically.
It's first come, first serve, isn't it?
Yeah, which is fair. There's enough pegs on there, isn't there? I think there's 12 on Kellet. I think similar on Kent's Bank. Yeah, so there is another lake which is called Scrape Lake, and that is more of you just kind of pleasure fishing lake. So it's turn up for a day.
Bit of float or feeder fishing.
Yeah, that type of thing. It's quite a small lake. I haven't actually seen it because we haven't kind of wandered up that direction on the
We're
site.
after the big girls, aren't we?
Yeah, we do usually go for the big ones. But it's nice to know that you've got that. You know, that there, if you want to go and have a bit of feeder fishing and you know, get into a few more kind of smaller carp, I guess. So yeah, Clearwater, hopefully that's been a bit of information for you, and if you are heading over to Clearwater, then you kind of know what to expect, you know how it's going to work. Yeah, I would say it's up there with one of our favourite venues now.
It's definitely up there. I think we just like places that are nice and clean.
Yeah.
Nice pegs.
Yeah.
Very secure.
Yeah, we do. We like Tees Valley, which is obviously local to us, and that's exactly that. And Clearwater is very much similar to it. I think the thing that Clearwater's got over Tees Valley is the size of the lakes.
Yeah.
The fact that they are a little bit bigger. Tees Valley's awesome, but they are quite small in terms of like the acreage of the city.
I think like Clearwater's just got a little bit for everything, really, haven't they?
Yeah.
If you're looking for... How big's the...
Syndicate? Massive.
It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, like, I don't want to say how many acres. Yeah, it's big. Big old sheet of water.
So you could join the syndicate and go for a big old, sheet of water.
And I think, actually, I've seen on their Facebook, they are looking at... You can get on the membership now for, like, kind of next year. So I think they are looking at getting new members and stuff on.
Yeah, it's worth adding, like, when we kind of do venue insights, it's worth adding to always jump on their social media pages, stay up to date with certain things.
Definitely. I think the good thing about their Facebook as well is they'll do like weekly updates on how all the lakes have been fishing, which is really nice. Like Tees Valley, you've got to be a member to see all that stuff, really, like kind of see the catch pictures and stuff come in. Whereas like Clearwater, they kind of do a summary of each lake, how it's been fished and how many fish have been caught, which is quite nice to see.
Yeah, even more of an insight as to kind of, giving you a chance to decide whether you want to go and fish it that week.
A certain lake or whatever, yeah, exactly. I don't know if we said, but it is worth, I think we started to say, but it is worth saying that when you do call the number and then you go into the tackle shop, they just ask you to sign in. So I think that's just for like, they know who's on the lake and stuff and security reason and whatnot. And then also when you do book by phone, you will get a confirmation email. So the guys will ask you what's your email and you'll get a confirmation of it. So you've got it all confirmed on your phone and stuff and you can show them that when you get there. So yeah.
I think that's about everything, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Clearwater Fisheries, we love you. Great place.
I guess one thing we haven't discussed about Clearwater is what does it in terms of bait.
Well, it's all different, isn't it? I think... Has it been pop-ups both times?
No, but I had a bottom bait and a pop-up.
And a pop-up.
Yeah. The only reason I'm thinking this is because when we did the linear one, we found out that there was loads of crays. No crays at Clearwater.
Well, not that we know of.
Or
if there is, there's very minimal crays there. Yeah. But yeah, we've not seen a cray there, not had any problems with that. So bait-wise, you're kind of good to go. I do think they've got a rule on plastics. You're not allowed plastics, but you are allowed to use zig foam. But again, don't quote me there. Go and go catch, check the rules on there, and kind of see what they say there as well. But yeah.
Can you get takeaways?
I think, yeah, you can, but again, it's the whole thing with the gate. So I think you'd be getting a takeaway to come to the gate. You just have to go up to the gate, collect it through the gate kind of thing.
Collect it through the bars or over the top or something.
Yeah. I think that's about it, though.
That is. So if you are heading to Clearwater, hopefully that gives you a little insight what to expect, what to do once you obviously arrive. And hopefully if you are going, you bag up.
Yeah. Hopefully you have a very successful trip and you catch one of the 18. That'll be the one. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do click the like button. If you don't already, click the subscribe button and click the alert bell to get notifications. And we'll see you in the next one, whenever that may be.
See you soon.